Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we will learn about John Adams. John Adams was the second President of the United States, serving from 1797 to 1801. He was one of the founding fathers of the country and a key figure in the American Revolution. Before becoming president, Adams served as vice president under George Washington and as a diplomat, playing a crucial role in negotiating the treaty that ended the Revolutionary War. As president, Adams faced many challenges, including conflict with France and the passage of the Alien and Sedition Acts, which many saw as a threat to civil liberties. Despite these challenges, Adams remained committed to preserving the principles of the Revolution and strengthening the young nation. After leaving office, he continued to be an influential figure, corresponding with Thomas Jefferson and other leaders of his time until his death in 1826. The XYZ affair was a diplomatic incident that took place during the presidency of John Adams in the late 1790s. The incident was a result of rising tensions between the United States and France, which had been allies during the American Revolution but had since become rivals. Relations between the two countries had been strained for several years due to a number of factors, including French support for the revolt of slaves in Haiti, American support for Britain in its ongoing conflict with France, and French attacks on American merchant ships. In 1797, 3 French agents, referred to only as X, Y, and Z, approached American diplomats in Paris with demands for bribes and loans in exchange for resuming negotiations to improve relations between the two countries. The demands were seen as insulting by the Americans, who felt that they were being treated like a defeated enemy rather than a sovereign nation. The incident caused a major uproar in the United States, fueling anti-French sentiment and putting pressure on Adams and his administration to take a strong stance against the French demands. In response, Adams and his administration refused to pay the bribes and loans demanded by the French agents and instead took a strong stance against French demands. The American government sent a naval force to the Mediterranean to protect American shipping interests and began to prepare for war. The incident had a significant impact on U.S.-French relations and contributed to the eventual breakdown of diplomatic relations between the two countries. However, it also helped to solidify John Adams's reputation as a strong leader and boosted his popularity. The incident remains an important event in U.S. history and is often cited as an example of American determination to defend its interests and maintain its independence on the international stage. Some of Adams's notable achievements and failures are as follow. Achievements. Adams successfully navigated the country through a crisis with France, known as the Quasi-War, which was a naval conflict that threatened to escalate into a full-blown war. He signed the Alien and Sedition Acts into law, which allowed the government to deport non-citizens deemed dangerous to the nation and criminalized false statements about the government. Although controversial, these acts helped maintain order during a time of political unrest. Adams supported the growth and development of the young nation by promoting trade, science, and education. He signed legislation that created the U.S. Naval Academy and the Marine Corps, which helped to build a strong military presence. Failures. The Alien and Sedition Acts were widely criticized for violating civil liberties and were later seen as a significant failure of Adams's presidency. Adams was unable to resolve growing tensions with France, which resulted in a naval conflict known as the Quasi-War. The conflict ended without a clear victory for either side, and many saw it as a failure for Adams's administration. Adams was unable to unite the country politically and faced opposition from both Federalists and Democratic Republicans. This division weakened the country and made it difficult for Adams to effectively govern. In conclusion, despite the challenges he faced, John Adams made significant contributions to the growth and development of the United States during his presidency. Although his presidency was marked by some failures, his legacy has had a lasting impact on the country and its history. If you find it informative, do like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.